Hey guys, D-Sol back in the Nerd Cave, and hope everyone had a great Christmas and holiday season. Just wanted to make a quick video just to show you what I got for Christmas, and also some of the things that I watched. I actually didn't watch too much, super busy, life got in the way. Every time I turned on a movie, I would pass out. If I watched it for more than 10 minutes, it's made the list. And there's a couple more things that I plan on watching. To me, the season's not over until after New Year's, so I have a few more days to watch some stuff. But let me just quickly run through some of the things I watched. First up is, of course, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Ultimate Edition. I watched this with the kids. This is the first thing, of course, we watched. And of course, here is the 4K live version with Jim Carrey. My kids love that. Here's on DVD just a couple of those old school cartoons. You have Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and Frosty the Snowman, as well as another version of the Grinch. Well, same version as this one. Jingle All the Way. Kids loved that movie. Scrooged, I've talked about this before. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. My favorite holiday movie, Christmas movie, and I've watched this about 2.5 times so far this season. We'll probably watch it more. Elf, fell asleep after 10 minutes, but rewatched it the other day. Another classic. Santa Claus the movie, produced by the Salkinds, who, as you know, also produced the Christopher Reeve Superman movies. Not terrible. Holds up a little bit. Dudley Moore is in it. I think I may have said that. Pee-wee's Playhouse Christmas Special. My kids hated this. This was an impulse buy that I picked up at Best Buy. And it's actually if this focuses, here we go. It's a Shout release. And it is not that great. Listen, my kids love Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I think that's one of my top 5 favorite movies. I have some fond memories of Pee-wee's Playhouse, but the Christmas special just is not that great. And I don't know if Pee-wee's Playhouse even really holds up anymore, especially given the guest stars. This came out in 1988. I think the show ended a year later. And, they tout these special guest stars, and my kids don't know any of them. Frankie Avalon, Charo, the Del Rubio triplets, Annette Funicelli, Zsa Zsa Gabor, Whoopi Goldberg, Magic Johnson, Grace Jones, Katie Lang. You can see them all. I mean, they don't know. I mean, Dinah Shore. Other than the Hanukkah song, I don't know if I even really knew who Dinah Shore was. So, the kids had no idea. And the show's not that great. The special's not. It's literally, it goes from skit after skit with just Pee-wee saying, "Hey everybody, it's the Rubio twins." Sorry, by the way, for that terrible, terrible moment just now. I apologize. Anyway, so yeah, it was just a lot of that. Jokes don't land, but whatever. It's not even so bad. It's good, unfortunately. Sorry, Pee-wee. Next one, another classic, Christmas Vacation. Christmas Story, of course, it's on TBS and TNT 24 hours a day. For 24 hours on Christmas Day. And it's usually just on in the background. Can't forget Home Alone. And, of course, Gremlins. Watched this the other night. Kids loved it. And a couple things, like I said, I do want to watch that I haven't had a chance to. Probably like the Silent Night, Deadly Night series, at least maybe the second one, because it kind of recaps the first one in that movie. Most of that movie is just a retelling of the first one. Maybe Jack Frost, not the Michael Keaton one. Definitely this one, Silent Night. Picked this up, I think, after the holidays last year, which is kind of like a reboot, I guess, a remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night with Malcolm McDowell. So I'll probably check that out maybe tonight. Dial Code Santa Claus, Deadly Games, a recent pickup from Vinegar Syndrome's Black Friday sale. This is the 4K release. I want to watch this, which I heard may have been unofficial inspiration maybe to Home Alone. That's what they say. And last but not least, something I need to watch before New Year's. I usually watch just this either New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, and It's a Wonderful Life. Classic, go-to. Okay, now jumping into the Christmas gifts. This is something that I got from my son. Well, my wife from my son. Little guy's 7, going to be 8 very soon, and we were in, I think, either Hot Topic or Spencer Gifts, and this was there, and he saw me looking at it, and it's a pretty cool blanket to my futon. It's a Welcome to Camp Crystal Lake blanket, so definitely glad to have that. And sticking with the Friday the 13th theme, nice little gag gift here. Boxer briefs with Jason's face on it, and on the back with some blood stains. So very silky. So definitely excited to wear those. And a little mini Jason Voorhees pop keychain, which is really cool. And speaking of pops, this is something else that they got me. My kids picked out. They know that I am a big fan of Golden Girls. Just growing up in the 80s and 90s, this is a show that I actually watched a lot with my grandmother, which it is what it is, but it's a great show, great memories. And it's Sophia, who is my favorite Golden Girl. She reminds me a lot of my grandmother, Italian grandmother. So yeah, they got me the Diamond Collection Edition FYE exclusive. So pretty cool. As you know, I don't really collect pops too much anymore, but something like this, I'm definitely glad to have. And now jumping into, oh wait, before we get into physical media, some stuff I got from the brother-in-law. I did not get him a list in time. He likes to finish his Christmas shopping pretty early, where I start the week before, because, why not? And we're big fans of the show Hot Ones on YouTube, and I probably don't have to explain what that is. But for those living under a rock, it's an interview show where they eat spicy wings, and each wing has a higher spice level through the interview. So he went to the website where they sell the actual Hot One branded hot sauces and got me a awesome 3-pack. So definitely excited to check these out. Here they are. Now, if you know the show, this is the classic hot sauce. This is the, I guess, the most mild one. I actually cracked it open and tried it the other day, and it was actually really good, very tasty, really nice flavor, not super hot, but, a little bit of heat, which was nice. Then you have the Los Calientes, which is kind of a mid-range heat level. I think it says 4 out of 6 on there. There you go. And last but not least, of course, is the Last Dab. This is the Apollo pepper version, so apparently that's the hottest pepper there is now, with a spice level of 10 out of 10, of course. So a little nervous for that one, but apparently it has really good flavor, so definitely excited to check all of these out. But he wasn't done there. He also picked up, although it's not the hottest sauce, I guess on the Scoville level, which is, how they rank the heat, it is one that every time a celebrity tries it, they freak out, and it's Da Bomb Beyond Insanity. Very afraid to try this. Not sure how we're going to do it. Jimmy has agreed to try it with me. My daughter does like hot sauce. She would probably like the 2 out of the 3 in the spice box. I will not let her try the Apollo one or this one. It's way too spicy. She's only 10, but she can definitely take spice better than me, but still I won't subject her to that. But he and I will definitely try this on something, or maybe just a little dab on something and just check it out. But definitely excited to have those. Now jumping into the physical media, We'll continue with Jimmy. He got me something I was not expecting. Again, he knows what I like. He knows what I've tried to get that I don't have in the collection. This is a Steelbook Best Buy exclusive that came out not too long ago, that I think didn't come out when it was supposed to. It was impossible to pre-order it. The pre-order window was very short, and then some of them didn't come out, and then it was sold out immediately. And it's the Zack Snyder Justice League 4K Steelbook. That's a mouthful. So definitely excited to have this. Of course, I did prefer this one over the original cut of the film. And yeah, it's really awesome. Was not expecting this at all. So Jimmy, thanks again. A couple others. The Crocodile Dundee trilogy. Yes, that's right. Really enjoy these films. Haven't watched the third one in a long time. The first two, I always interchange them in my head. I know the second one, they go back to Australia. I don't know. Fun films. I only have the first one. I think I had the first one on Laserdisc. I have 1 and 2 as a double pack on DVD, so I definitely needed an upgrade. Of course, you have the first 2 films and the third, Crocodile D in Los Angeles. And I know there's a fourth one, which I think is more of a, he plays himself as Paul Hogan. So I don't think that really counts as being, the fourth film of the series, but who knows. But definitely excited to have this. Next one up is Scream Factory release of Killer Party. Watched this for the first time on DVD, I think. Jimmy had the DVD of this last Halloween. It was pretty good. And last one up from the wife is a 4K Synapse of Demons 1 and 2 collection. Definitely excited to have this. I didn't put this on my list, but of course she consulted with Jim, and he knows what I want, and definitely excited to have this. I've never actually seen the films. We'll do a very quick unboxing because there's a lot of cool things in here. I switched the artwork already, so here's the original artwork and the sequel. Here are the discs, and you have a couple things here. It's an invitation to the party, which I think is from the second movie, right? Again, I haven't seen them. And here's a little bit about the transfer. Here is just a poster. I'm not going to open that. And of course, they give you the Synapse Films product catalog for 2020. And last but not least is the ticket for, I believe, the first movie. Ticket to the movie, and a little bit about the transfer from that film as well. So really cool release. I know Arrow did a release that sold out pretty quickly, and then they released them separately on 4K. But I was on the lookout for the 1 and 2 release from Synapse, as it was I guess a US region. Although these are 4K, so they would have been region free regardless, but definitely glad to have those. All right, guys, so here's what I got for Christmas, as well as some other things I didn't show you, like some gift cards for Amazon and like Starbucks and other places. So, but yeah, here's what I got. This, and of course the blanket. Let me know in the comments below, what did you get for Christmas? What did you watch this season? Feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. If you like the content, please ring that bell, I guess is what they say, and make sure to subscribe. And until next time, see you in the Nerd Cave.